vicious, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Taking that off me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the coffee green. Talking late night for you.
All right, y'all. I'm back. Listen, y'all know I'm in the car, so it be going into these rural areas and stuff. Hold on, let me go share this real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, we should be good. I am. I'm driving back home. Thank y'all. Oh, I'm riding now. Girl, don't act like I just drove 3 hours. Don't do me. Don't you could do me. Um, Girl. But hey family, hey everybody. Listen. You know what? Let me share. I didn't even share time. Hold on. Why isn't it doing this now? It is. It's a lot going on. Hey y'all. What is going on? I just, like I said earlier, I just came on here to talk to y'all and just encourage y'all while I encourage myself, child. A lot going on. But I believe in miracles. I believe in the power of prayer, and I believe in fasting and praying, and I believe in God's order and God's divine order. So I'm just gonna keep my faith and fight a good fight, and that's all I can do. But yeah, I know how things happen. Yeah, I already knew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. morning. Hey, sexy brown eyes. Y'all know I usually say I don't mourn. I didn't mourn last night, but I did mourn last night. So, good morning. It's good after my morning last night. I'm good today. So, it was so beautiful. I can't post anything, or I can't really like post anything or anything yet until they post. But once they post, I'm gonna reshare it on my on stuff like that. Cause we could, and then I couldn't take videos anyway because his mom wasn't able to make it, so she was on my phone. So I couldn't take a lot of videos and stuff with my daughter, but y'all niece, she was the photographer, so I got pictures, but I can't post pictures until after they post. But it was beautiful. She was surprised. She was so surprised. Like she was surprised, and she was like, "I'm one of them people that watch all these type of like surprise engagements and stuff like that." And she said, so I never thought, she's like, I knew he would probably engage, we were going to get engaged this year, and I knew he was going to probably pop the question. She said, but I didn't think it was like that. So when she came in, the cousin, because it was supposed to be allegedly her cousin's vow renewal. So when she came in, she seen the cousin's picture there and her husband and stuff. But then she looked over and she seen the cousin, and the cousin didn't have on the dress that she showed her that she was gonna be wearing to the vow renewal. So she said she was like, "What the hell? That ain't what you said you was wearing." So she said. Then she looked over and she seen my cousin's brother, and she was like, "What he doing here?" Because they live in Minnesota. So she was looked over and was like, "What he doing here?" And so then that's when they dropped the curtain and stuff. And then still when she came in, she still was like, what, like she wasn't, like it still wasn't kind of computing. And then he was standing there and then he did his little speech, and I was so proud. I was so proud of him. And so he did his little speech, and then he got on his knees and he asked her to marry him. And it was so beautiful. So and then we just had like a little dinner and stuff. It was nice. Yeah, it was really, really nice. It was really, really, really nice. I needed that in the midst of what I was going through, so it was really, really nice. Yeah. So, but it was so nice and beautiful. Like, yeah, he was our baby. Like, he was like the first of our kids. Like, my cousin had him young. She had him at 16. And, um, he grew up with us. Like, he was our baby. And just to see him, he's a father, he's about to become a husband. Just to see him, and he just wears it like he's a baby. When I say he wears it, like and then last night to just hear him tell me like, y'all set the standard for me. Y'all set the bar high. And he was like, I just want to be, he said, I'm glad. He said, so y'all keep me reaching. He said, now I got to set the bar high for my family. And, I was just like, oh, it was a pride. Girl, talking about who we all was. You should have seen us because my sister, it's my sister, but that's my sister. She was on the phone with his mom, and so we was in our group chat. So she was on the phone, and then me and my other cousin, we was there. So it was like it's always been like us four. Like it was always been us, like it was us four always. Like we raised him. Like at one point we lived in a 1 bedroom apartment, just all of us. You know what I'm saying? So just to see my baby, like he's such an awesome, awesome father, and he's such y'all gonna make me cry about my baby. He's such a good man. Like he just has, he's so. Because when you really, we didn't know nothing. We thought we knew it, but we didn't know nothing about raising no baby. You know what I'm saying? We was figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? And just to see him, he went to college. He just, just he's. I'm so proud of him. I am proud. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all. He just really this. He made me really really proud of him. So I was child. I was like, it just so. It's just a lot, like, because then he's going to the baby's birthday's in 2 weeks, and I would drive back, but I got so much going on up here. I got so much going on in Texas that week. I can't go to the baby birthday party. And then I was like, oh well, excuse me, I could still go and make it a day trip, but it's like 10 hours away versus 7. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Yes, y'all, please hit that like button. Likey, likey. Likey, likey. So, but like I was saying on the last stream, like families, like we have to get better. We have to do better. We have to treat each other better. We have to love each other better. We just got to do better. We just got to. I think that if we just practice more love, honor, respect, all that stuff. Because did you see on it was on TikTok, I think, and the little girl, her mama went to wake her up, and she told her mama to get the f up out of her room. Baby, never, ever, ever, ever. Ever. You know what? I'm gonna have to say this. I have to be a little bit honest. My girls is a little slick at the mouth sometimes. They could be a little slick at the mouth sometimes, but with my girls, I can usually like chin check them real quick. Like, hold on, who y'all talking to? Don't talk to me like that. My boys, they can be real slick at the mouth a little bit more, and they're a little bit more argumentative even when they're getting checked. So it gets a little um they'll bring out a little beast in me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And so I have to, like, just show them who the mama is every now and then. I don't ever really have to do that with my girls because they just be like, yeah, whatever. Sometimes they ignore me, so it don't really matter. But and then that pisses me off. But my boys, try me. They'll try me, but they ain't gonna cuss. They ain't gonna cuss at me, and they ain't gonna do all that. Nah, they know better than that. But they'll just, they'll get a little slick. Mouth get a little slick until they get that who you talking to. I grew up with all boys, so it's a little really grow up with all the emotional baggage of women. I didn't grow up with that, so it's hard. It's funny that God has blessed me with 5 girls, 5 daughters. Cause no, it's the next one. No, don't get out here. The next the exit right. Yeah, the exit after this. I mean, you could have. It just would have took you around. You would have had to come back. Yeah. Thank you. You ain't got no room in my house. Not where I pay the bills. Not where I pay the cost to be the boss. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Not in mine. Not in mine. I gotta go home, take a shower, get ready to go to the restaurant. Oh my god. It's my managing night. So I just pray and I got two big parties tonight. And it's like, damn, if you knew I had two big parties tonight, why didn't y'all text me? I had to text and be like, do I have anything on my board tonight? Yeah. Yeah, the car wash probably $30. I think it starts at like 10:15. Go, lady. Go. Oh, she going this one. Um, Girl, probably my mom would have definitely popped me in my mouth. Baby, I was 17 trying to get slick at the lips, baby. All I remember my daddy picking me up at the bottom of the dang on stairway. And baby, trust me, I'm in my 50s and I don't, and my mama still, you know how, I'm in my 50s, so I'm, sometimes, you're the adults in your house, the elders, they come at you and say stuff and you respond, like you respond to a regular adult and you forget they not regular adults. And my mom would be like, she'll ask in a minute, who the hell y'all talking to? She don't play that. Hell, or my granny. My granny, she is little. She's real, like, tiny. But baby, she feisty. Oh, bald headed ass. Go around. You can park on the side of the road. Oh, no, I can't. Hold on, I know my thing. It was just on full. Now I don't want to be going out. Hold on, y'all. To show me that. I know. What are you gonna get? I want a sandwich and a pina colada. Well, they can go to Bucky's. I can't go in. I'm only on 5%. A sandwich and the pineapple slice and the pineapple drink. No, I want no frizzy. I want that. I got none. Would have been charging my dang on phone. What is your phone? You got some your thing out there. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to try to change to y'all niece's phone. You want me to drive? Oh, it's what? No, it's the thing that they hide in when they're shooting animals, like when they're killing the animal. It's called a yeah. It's like a yeah. But I'm glad to see Krishan and Chasiki's performance went well. Um, that's a good thing. Like I said, I already knew bald headed pissy wasn't gonna be able to who was it gonna Thank you. It's every time. But, you gotta ask behind it. Hold on, y'all. 24-hour studio. I know. I forgot. That's it. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I ain't really working tonight. I ain't gotta really work too hard tonight. I just gotta make sure everybody else is working. Ah, I get to be we be laughing like who the pimp tonight? Because I gotta make sure everybody else is working. So it ain't gonna be that bad tonight, I guess. Ugh. So about to go in here. I just want something to drink and a sandwich for later. I probably ain't even gonna eat it now. I wonder if I should just get enough for the boys. I wonder if I should just get enough for the boys. That's what I'm saying, because I ain't gonna have time to cook. Huh? Grab a pizza on the way home. Huh? Oh, so what did y'all say? Girl, that meetup I already. No, she ain't having no meetup tonight, girl. She ain't having no meetup tonight. They canceled. It's been canceled. Like we didn't know that. They probably wasn't never gonna have no meetup. It was just to get a little publicity to see who wanted it, who was gonna be down for it, who was excited about it, all that stuff. And they didn't really get no play because don't nobody want to be bothered with them. Is that on? You got it. Don't nobody want to be bothered with them, so they wasn't gonna get no play. They already know. And then the thing was, because wasn't nobody really promoting it like that. And then my thing is this: if Callie and why couldn't just Callie and what's the girl name do it? I want some pecans so bad. Do I want these? Or do I want cake? I think I want these. I love pecans, y'all. These look so good and fresh. I don't know if I want them. Huh? They look so good and fresh. What you got? What you got there? Candy pecan? Y'all know this thing is touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Hey y'all. Let me drop this link in case somebody wanna come up. Dang, we parked all the way down here. Don't seem like when we walked in, we walked that far, huh? I ain't throwing away this orange Hussy. I'm gonna give it to baby soon. Put it, I'm gonna pull down this thing in the back.
want to try and use the iPad?
Uh,
Want to try and use the iPad?
um, yeah. Hey, Robin. Hey, Sean. Y'all, nothing. I'm just on my way from my nephew's engagement. So I was just sitting here chit chatting with y'all because I ain't had nothing else to do. And that's it. Yeah, we just got an open conversation, y'all. We ain't got no real topics. I just love Bucky's. Where is my I thought I grabbed a squash.
Still looking for y'all. Sorry. I know y'all not here for me.
You didn't get no pickles. You got onions.
They have pickles.
Uh-oh. You gotta have our things smelling like onions.
They don't have ends.
I might have to. Do y'all know? Let me give y'all a little history on Bucky's. Do y'all know Bucky's is owned by Bucky? Did y'all know that? Well, it's the main, like, I guess, person behind Bucky's because that's why they pride themselves on having. What happened?
That's all I'm trying.
What you say? You needed a Y'all, StreamYard is being such a hater right now. They are hating so bad. And I ain't even doing nothing. I ain't even talking about nobody. I'm just in here just chit chat. I'm just being good. I ain't said nothing bad about nobody or nothing. I don't even know why they just hating on me so bad today. They just okay. I don't know what I done did. You know I ain't good at this. Never mind. I don't need to be messing up nothing. See, they done just added their own. Let me take this off. Forget StreamYard. Let me delete their comment. Cause how you gonna add a comment and you gonna let me stay on? Mhm. But listen, like I said, it was good to see that they can do a show together and they can lay it out. Lord Jesus, that they can that Shine and Tasiki can work together in the show and all that. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I hope they all just come together. Things just work out for the betterment of the family. I'm praying for that. I think Tareen needs to get help. I think Chastity needs to get help. I still think that. I don't care. Y'all can get mad at me. I don't care. They still need to get some help. Tessa, like Tessa said, they all have some mental issues and stuff like that, and they all have um, things that they need to work on, and that it's in their bloodline. Oh, sorry, it's in their bloodline. So we just have to be conscious of that. And like I said, pray for your family, like you praying for their family. Because baby, when I started praying the same prayer for my family, that stuff be broken and could be broken and lies and deceit and all this stuff, child, all kinds of stuff. So hell start breaking loose in my family. So that's why I say sometimes gotta put something in front of you and it don't really be for you, it be for don't really be what's the word? It's like it's not really what it's there for. It's for you to help other things and stuff because had I not been praying to help them too, I don't think I didn't think that none of that was going on in my family. So once I began to pray and I began to ask God for things and asking God to remove things and repent things and send things back to assignments back to the assignment senders and all that stuff, then God began to God began to reveal some stuff in my family too, and I was just like, "Oh my God, Lord!" And some of the stuff was very heartbreaking. Like it really broke my heart, and um, but I'm gonna be all right. Some of this stuff really broke my heart, y'all. So it was good that God did it in the midst of so much happiness going on and other people happiness and stuff that I have to um, keep praying for my family, keep praying for my loved ones. Uh, pray for people mental state, pray for people mental minds, pray for families, pray for um, husbands, pray for wives, pray for brothers, pray for sisters, Pray for mothers, pray for fathers, grandmothers. It be a lot. Hey, Antonio. Hey, babe. So, hey, princess. Oh, with your coffee, I know y'all. Oh, I've been staying away from coffee. I've been fasting from coffee for the last 2 days, and I can really feel it. Y'all know I love me a good coffee. So, sometimes you gotta give up something for God, baby. God said you want me to do something for you, then do something for me. So, mhm. But y'all, did y'all really, really think, honestly, what I was saying? Did y'all really, 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 really think that Angela, Callie, and Jaden was gonna show up to that event? We know Carpissy, we know bald headed Pissy was gonna be there. But did y'all really think that? First of all, if that was the case, you and Callie could have went. If that was the case, why don't you just go and do the meet and greet? Why do you need all three of them? You the clout. Remember, you said you the clout. So if you're the clout, Melissa, why don't you go do it? Why didn't you go do the meet and greet if you the clout? I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking a question. That's all. I'm just asking a question. You said you was the clout, so why do my braids look like that? It ain't right. I'm gonna have to take my hair down and wash it. I don't know if that's from me swimming in the ocean. I don't know. Oh yeah, she's the black Chris Jenner. That's what I'm saying. Chris Jenner can go places by herself and be whatever. Why you ain't going by yourself? If they not showing up, then you should have did it by yourself. That's all I'm saying. But no, and then Callie, you with Callie, y'all at Carter Gang. So that's why I told y'all it never was a meetup, y'all. It never was a meetup. She really wanted to go all the way up until today to before she canceled it. But they probably made her cancel it earlier, the restaurant, because they needed to know. They probably called her for confirmation because like they always call you 24 hours in advance, right, for your events to do a confirmation. That's how the real restaurant business goes. Because that's what I do. And so they usually call, especially when you have an event or whatever like that, they would have called you 24 hours in advance. And so when they called you because they got to make sure they got the proper amount of staffing, they got to make sure the kitchen is right. It's a lot that goes into when you're bringing quote unquote celebrities or quote unquote people like that into your establishment. It's a lot that go along with that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be talking shit about me. I know all my little haters is probably gonna be like, "Oh, look at me." She don't. I sure don't got on no bra, and don't feel like it. In my hair. Mm-hmm. Sylvia, Sylvia, all them people that is delusional enough to believe that they really gonna have, cause when she brought it up around Blueface, right? He was like, yeah, that party, he like, yeah, trying to keep it whatever, cause they be needing that money. Cause just think about it. When do they always have they been promoting that party lately? Have they? Nope. They only report that. They only really start talking about that party when it's almost rent time. Then all of a sudden, they got a they got a sale on party tickets at rent time. Cause Mr. Sterling probably told them, "Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead." That's why we should come on something. Callie done moved down the street from me. Callie bought her a big old house down the street from me. Or you mean downstairs? You mean downstairs from you? Girl, it ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't even know why they be trying to girl. I don't say nothing because I love my kids being at home, all of them. My husband might not, but I do. It don't bother me because then it frees me up to do things that I need to do. It frees me up to, if not, girl, it'd have been too much. I had to drop them over at this sibling house, drop them over at this sibling house, and have made sure this sibling picking them up on time and making sure no. And it's going the way the economy is going, y'all sitting up here, each person paying $3,000 here, $4,000 here, $5,000 here. Each person paying all this money, and y'all could just get y'all a big compound or something. Hold on. But we don't think like that. We don't even think like that. Shoot, I was watching Behind the Gates, and they all live on the Bree family compound. That's how they stay wealthy. I was trying to pin some of these lights down because I'm tired of them just swinging everywhere. Hold on, y'all. So you already know, trying to act like they got it going on and they struggling. Shit, we all out here. Shit, what they say, we all out here one paycheck away. Shit, some of us have a good savings, some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we all out here struggling in some sense. You know what I'm saying? In some way, some form, we missing out on something. But they trying to act like they just all rich and they just got it going on, and we all got houses and we all got this and we all got that. Baby, can y'all keep it? Is the question. That's why y'all gotta be every that's why every first of the month she run damn, y'all can't get it to do what I want. Every first of the month she run that what's it called? That party special. She run it from the first through the fifth. She run that party special from the first through the fifth, so y'all can help her pay that mortgage on that house that she done talked her husband into getting, thinking that everybody was gonna live there and pay go half on the bills. And I don't think everybody want to live there. I think Callie has to live there now because she ain't got nowhere to go. And then I think with all that stuff happening with CPS and all that stuff, it was a scam, y'all. I bet you it ain't even on. And then and then remember she said he told her to take that money she had got for the party and put it on Dre books, give it to Dre. Instead, she took the damn money and remember he said take that money and give it to Dre, put it on Dre books. And then she was like, I'm not putting it on Dre books. I'm throwing a party. So, she be liking to do whatever she want to do anyway. She don't like to follow directions. Yeah, yeah, listen. Y'all gonna spend y'all little $25, $75 if y'all want to. You know, $75. But I'm like this. This is my question. How you gonna sell VIP tickets and you don't even have a venue? So how you gonna say, "Oh, I got 100 VIP tickets," and you don't know where your venue's at? Make that make sense. Make that make sense to the people that's buying them. How you gonna buy a VIP ticket to something you don't even know where it's at? So therefore, you don't even know where the VIP gonna be. So you don't even know how big your establishment gonna be. You're not gonna even know if there's gonna even be a space for VIP. So who does that? You said, how can she follow directions when she can't read? Exactly. Reading is fundamental. It is. But it is some as slow as she is sexy. It is some as slow as she is. It's some as slow as she is. Definitely. Definitely. Spend their money in their body. There's some that done spent their money in their body. So it is some that, elevator, it may go to the 12th, but it sure don't go to the penthouse. That's all I'm saying. So, and then it's like, then what's the good? I bought two. Cray Cray said she had bought two VIP tickets. And I'm like, how you buying VIP tickets and baby, you don't even know VIP to what? It don't even have a location. You don't even know where it's gonna be. You don't even know you don't know if you're gonna have two booths, one, three booths, four. You don't know. You just don't know. So I'm like, then they had she was oh I wish China would have came back here because I not I'm gonna have to call her. I'm gonna call her because now I kind of understand what she was saying. I missed something, but now I'm just thinking back, and I'm like, okay. But I had already listen. I'm just gonna say this: Carlissa Carpisi, aka Jezebel, do not have nothing. Like she's not going nowhere because she's not right. Her mind not right. Until she get her mind right, she gonna stay in this reprobate state. No, neither is Carpenter. That's what I'm saying. First of all, she had a whole list of people that didn't even really know. Some of them people don't even follow her. And then the only person that had reposted it was Sydney Star. Hmm. That was the only person that had did it. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put this off. And I don't know what the shit. I don't know what celebrities they thought they was gonna see anyway. Cause I know she not thinking Jazz. What's that girl name? What's the girl name? Angela. Baby, that's why today I was like, okay, so you doing this meet and greet. You're supposed to do this meet and greet. It was supposed to be you, Angela, and Jaden and Callie. So first of all, and then about something, Angela's not gonna come, so it's canceled. So you mean to tell me Callie? So Callie and Jaden, Callie never was going. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't think Callie ever was going. But then again, I thought I seen Callie sharing on her story, but then she was sharing this other stuff, and then she came back and was like, "I never share stuff like that. So if you see stuff like that on my story, that's not me." So I'm like, okay, so whoever they got running, whoever Carlissa done hired to quote unquote run their page, because she was running a whole bunch of stuff from scammers. I said, oh Lord, now she running scammer ads. Well, remember she told them to get insurance. She told them to get that insurance on the tickets a long time ago. She said get insurance on your tickets, and see that's the thing. It don't be refundable from their end, but the insurance you get on your ticket, the insurance will help you get your money back, or it'll get you another ticket to another concert or another event or whatever you want to use your ticket for. Huh? So that's what that do. What's that? Huh? Never heard you do that. You see a scammer? I think it was her putting all that them scam ads on there. You know they say Carmen was a scammer. Carmen Kelly, they say Carmen Kelly was a scammer, baby. They say shoot. They said kind of maybe they should have named her Carmen San Diego, whatever they call it. Because they said baby she be looking and she be disappearing. That's what they say. Hey Tammy. But I believe Baldy Piss is a scammer. I think Baldy Piss be scamming too. Cause I mean, listen, her family is full of scammers. Girl, and listen, I heard y'all can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me. Letitia said she can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Yes or no, or maybe so. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Um, they say that a lot of them cousins and nephews and all that stuff is scammers too. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Hmm. Allegedly. I said like allegedly they supposed to be scammers. So, I'm not they say Carmen Kelly, baby, they say Carmen Kelly was a piece of work, honey. So I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. And shit, they been scamming all this time on the internet. They been scamming all this time on the internet. Just think about it. They been scamming all this time, and then now they putting up these. Then they putting up the scammers people where you send them money, and then they send you. They use your bank account, and I don't know what they be doing, but whatever them scammer people be doing. So they had all that posted on Callie's page, right? Talking about promos, because this is how thirsty for money they is. They be giving promos for like $100 or whatever. I think it's $100 for 24 hours or something like that, right? They be posting stuff on there that they be posting stuff on there, and I be like, y'all don't know that's a scam. That is not like just so they can get that $100. And they gotta leave it up there for 24 hours because them people done gave them that money. Cause Callie was just doing a promotion for her page, and then the next thing you know, she had the little scamming people up on her page. I said, "Oh Lord, thank you for the hug, Leticia." I said, "They scamming." The sad thing about it is, yeah, some people don't understand, but come on now. Y'all just you can't eat with promos. You gotta be like, okay, let me see your promo first. Let me see what your promo is. Like somebody wanted me to do a commercial on my show. I'm not gonna be like, let me look over the commercial, let me research it, or let me make sure. I might advertise. I'm trying to put you out there, but I need to make sure that it's legit. I'm not just gonna sit up here and just do whatever. They be like doing stuff. If you want your passport overnight, hit me at call or follow or do do do. Then you go to the person page, they got one follower or two followers. You know it ain't nothing but a scam. You know it ain't nothing but a scam. I was like, oh Lord, money must be. I mean, money tight for a lot of people. Shit, I know it's tight for me. I know my dollars is tight. You know, especially when you own businesses and you got like we lost one of our biggest contracts. So therefore, it's like okay, now we have small contracts, but that big contract really took care of everything. It didn't. We didn't. You know, the small contracts was just, huh? Just everyday living. You know what I'm saying? Big contracts is what was the thing. So when you start losing stuff like that, it's crazy. And then we wasn't prepared to lose the contract. So, you know, if we knew and then when they gave us, it was kind of like you have like, oh, can we just get your final invoices because we're closing the business? Because a lot of businesses closed down because of like all the stuff that went on through COVID and, you know, all the loan stuff and all that. A lot of businesses had to close and shut down. So, because we had two of our main, because we had a super big contract, and that contract was in like 3, 4, 5 states, and we had it over this region that we're in, and they just like sent the email one day it was like, oh, we were in a meeting, we decided that we're just gonna close all whatever. And so then they was like, because we do HVAC and refrigeration and stuff, so then they sent us a thing like, hey, we need y'all to come down, pump down all the freezers, pump down all the take out all the HVACs, we're selling the building, da 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 da. We're just like, dang. I mean, we were able to make that last little hunk of change, but when that's like what's been fueling you, that contract bought our house, that contract, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, life just be life and y'all. Yeah, you do, Sylvia. You got to be right. You got to do it right. But I'm just, I see there's still a little gloom in the air, but I'm just praying that things just get better for everybody. I am. But I'm happy that they did do their show last night, Krishan and Tasiki. I think that was a step in the right direction. You know, even though we didn't see a lot of the BTS behind the scenes, um, everything looked respectable and professional for the most part, as better as it can get. So, you know, hey, why not blow your family up? That's the thing. Why not? And like she said, she was trying to blow her family up. She was trying to. Everybody wanted to be bigger than the program. Sometimes you cannot be bigger than the program. Sometimes you gotta be the same size as the program. You know what I'm saying? Meaning you gotta just walk with the beat of everything. Everybody was even Chastity. Girl, you were sitting on there yesterday talking about some getting your close friends together and all this so that you can tell because you got some receipts and you want to tell this, you want to tell that. Girl, girl, them ain't just they just paying to be nosy. They not paying because they mess with you. That's crazy. I would never send her a dollar, a nickel, a dime, or 15 cents. Never. Then they still brought you out to LA. I mean, out to Connecticut. They still brought you out, her and Tasiki. And then you want to open up for them with your pop that shit off, pop my shit ahead, pop my shit in my head. I don't know what she be saying. Whatever that song is, she be saying. Watch me, watch my head. I don't know what she be saying. But then you wanna come you wanna come you talking about something you need to wipe, so it need to be really like all three of the sisters. So now you want to be the opening act for Krishan and Tasiki. Shabu. Charlotte Boo. That's all I'm gonna have to say is Charlotte Boo Boo. Mm-mm-mm. I would like for Krishan to completely step away from the family just because you were birth doesn't make you family. Yeah, that's true. But my thing is this. And I feel, she just feels like even if I step away from them, I want them to be set up where they have their own. They don't. I can step away, and I'm not looked at as, oh, look at how she living, and look at how they living. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that when you come up in big families and stuff like that, you be like, it seems like a form of, damn, like, can we all make it? Remember, we all supposed to make it. But, even in families, some people don't want to go with you. Some people don't give a damn about you, about your feelings, about nothing you got going on, about nothing you care about. They just don't care. And it's sad, but it's true. Sad, but it's true. So and then too with that, I just want Krishan um to find Krishan, whatever that may look like. You know, that's my prayer for her. She find her. She find who God has called her to be, not who she think God has called her to be, but who God has called. See, sometimes we think we know who God has called us to be, but we don't know. But we have to just believe and have faith and walk into because you know when it's right and you know when it's wrong. So, and then I think they all supposed to be. I think China said their mom is supposed to be speaking at the church or whatever, and they all was supposed to be going to attend the church tomorrow. So I would take that nowhere with me. They can go to now. She needs to see about her and the baby right now, and not even the turtle. Not even the turtle. Okay. Yep, it is. She needs to really concentrate on her and her baby, whatever that may look like for her. I don't like. That's the thing. We don't know. We be saying like, damn, like. But some people, like for me, if the stuff I have to handle, a lot of people wouldn't handle the stuff I have to handle, and especially not the way I handle it. Some people would fly off the edge. Some people would, you know. And I used to have to be like, I used to have to ask God sometimes, what way should I handle it? Should I handle this in fight or should I handle this in flight? You know what I'm saying? Should I just leave it and leave it alone, go on about my business, or should I stand and fight? What should I do? Because me, I have to ask God because sometimes my flesh will be like, for, fight, 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 and God told me to go. Or my flesh would say, go, go, go. And God told me, no, you stay and fight. So I have to wait on God to give me directions on what to do, but I have to be still and I have to listen for it. Meaning not just like it's gonna be like a hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? No, it's gonna be you're gonna know it. You're gonna know just about how things are moving around you, what direction you're supposed to go in. Yeah, but she needs to really, really just concentrate on her and what she got going on in whatever capacity they may look like. We rock with her over here. We love her over here. That's my little internet niece. as kooky and as crazy. I'd be like, one day I'd be like, Lord, one day I just need to put my arms around her, just put my arms around the baby. Because sometimes people just need somebody to just not say nothing, but just just hug them. Sometimes a hug to say it all. You know what I'm saying? It's not her job to do with everybody. It really ain't sexy, but we know the type of heart she got. Them her siblings. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to her music, even before she started this type of music she's doing now, just go back and listen to some of her old songs. She did it for her siblings at that time. She was doing it for her siblings. Now she got her son. Now she has to shift the focus on her son, but she know they still struggling. And it's messed up that they are the type of siblings that they are. Because you got a few good ones in there, but baby, the rest of them, you got a few doggy dog ones too. You say I don't understand how any of them move it, and that's what it's meant to do, BG. It's meant to you're not gonna understand how they move it. You're not gonna understand how they move it because everybody is, you know, mm, Tasiki knows she can't make the type of money she can make by herself. She she's gonna make way more money with Krishan than she makes by herself, and she knows that. And she knows the benefit of keeping her little sister around her. She might, even though she might not care for her little sister, she knows the benefit of keeping her little sister around her. I mean, let's just keep it bug. She got on baddies because of Krishan. And even when she was like, no, I got on there because of me. I got on there. When people say that because of the way I look, no, at the end of the day, let's just keep it a bug. And then Carlissa, Blue, Jonathan, uh, what's the other one name? Jaden, uh, wait, Carlissa, if I could say Blue and Jonathan, the same people. Carlissa, Blue, Jaden, Callie, Mr. Sturl, uh, who else? Who else been on here? Uh, Latifah, uh, shoot, all of them, Tareen, uh, Tessa, everybody is known because of Krishan. Not even just because of Krishan and Blueface, because you got to remember, some people knew Krishan before they even knew who she was dating. And that would have been the smartest thing that Jaden could have did. She said, I can get you 500K right now just to sit down. Who wouldn't go get a half a milli to sit down with the baby mama and neither one of y'all is with him no more? Allegedly. Allegedly, neither one of y'all is with him no more. So who wouldn't go get a half a milli to sit down? Who wouldn't do that? I got a moral compass. But if I ain't with somebody, baby, let's sit down and talk about it. What you want to talk about? Well, you tell your story, I tell mine. And then especially y'all got kids together, 50K for y'all kids to link up. But no, she listened. Jaden, listen, all Jaden fans, all Jaden friends, all Jaden, well, what do they call them? Stewie booties? All y'all Stewie booties? Listen, y'all go back and tell Stewie, Jaden, that that was stupid. Baby, I would have sat down for that half a million because at the end of the day, neither one of y'all claim that y'all are with him. So why would we sit down and just make this bread real quick and have a conversation? You got your security, I got mine. She already said all her contracts. Krishan already said in all my contracts I put I am not fighting. And I'm not fighting. That's number one. I'm not doing no fighting. I don't want to fight. I'm a mom now. I don't feel like this. If I want to fight, I'm gonna fight with my words. So all y'all would have did was have a word fight. That's it. For 50K. I mean no, for 500K because she said 500. Shit, even for 50K. Girl, please. Mm-mm. I think it's because Carlos is a yeah, I know it's because of her. Zeus would not pay half a million for that, and I wouldn't at all. Money is not. Who is that? Hold on, I gotta put up my banner because people be being weird in my studio. Hold on. Last time somebody came up here being nasty, so give me a second. Let me put up something. Let's put up allegedly. Hold on.
How many people are watching this?
Hello,
I
welcome
feel
to the
like
stage.
they let me in, but they
Oh,
sharing the screen.
hey,
I can't hear what you say. I don't know who's talking. What you say? Oh, listen, first of all, I must gotta do my disclaimer. You must ain't never been over here, okay? So let me do my disclaimer real quick. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me take this thing down real quick. Okay, let me get on here. Okay, if you've never been to the Moo Room, okay, this is the home of the grown and the sexy. This is where grown people come. We have grown people conversations. We have grown people debates, all that good stuff. Okay. What you don't get over here doing is playing games in my on my stage and calling and joking and kikiing and playing. I don't do that over here. This is where grown people hang out. And if you ain't on no grown people stuff, don't come up over here with that mess. All right, because what you gonna do is piss me off. I already told y'all I wasn't feeling too good today. So somebody gonna get something that really ain't for them. It's for somebody else or it's for some other people. And y'all don't play on my don't play on my stage. If you wanna come to my stage and you wanna be an adult and say something that makes sense, then you can do that. But don't get up here with all that. So don't play with me. Don't do that. Cause you're gonna piss me off. Again, this is the home of the aunties, uncles, nieces, and nephews, the home of the family, the home of the grown and the sexy. If you ain't neither one of that, get your ass from over here, because I ain't got time for that. Don't do that, because you done pissed me off. In fact, let me go on and end this stream. I'll be back later. Love y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Peace.
No, I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the cup green. Talking late night for you.